And we believe that me as a working mother, I depend on the quality time. Like I can spend less hours with my children, but they are a very worthy hours, and I use it all wisely. A mother can be with the child 24 hours and will not teach him a thing.
I believe that the teacher, the sister trying to say is that the woman have the right to choose whatever she wants to do. If she want to work, she work. If she wants to stay at home, she stay at home.
Exactly.
If she want to get married, she get married with the person that she choose to. Nobody else can do that, only her.
Yeah, in the Quran, they prevent the parents from pushing children to get married to certain people. The woman has to, or the girl has to choose and agree.
Also, the woman having high status actually is pretty sad, but the first person who died in Islam was for Islam was a woman. So it's not just men.
The first martyr.
Exactly, it was a woman. So it's a lot of the woman role is very important in Islam. It's not that we are just push or press. We do things that we want to do for the sake of God, the sake of our family.
We have a right to go to the masjid too. Like some religions prevent the women to go into a place of worship. The men can't say no.
I believe in Afghanistan and for example, the men, they force the woman to do things, but this is them. It's not Islam. You have to separate Islam from the act that those men does, because it's not right. And also we have to have a little sympathy for them, because some of them they don't have education. They don't know how to read, how to follow Islam, because they just follow through the generation to generation. They don't know. They have to Islam. You have to study Islam to be able to know the truth, to know what is Islam about. You have to study. People like those men over there, they don't even know. They don't know how to read and write. They don't really know what is going on. They just told that for man that is have bad minds and criminal, So
ignorance. And just to add to your answer, sister, the presence of the military, the U.S. military, and of course military personnel from other parts of the world as well, not only the U.S. in the Middle East, is bringing back some of the negative examples that are hiding under the umbrella of Islam. And I think your question earlier about women's rights in Islam is a bit related to that, because military personnel who are serving in like Saudi Arabia, they come back and they say women in that part of the world do not have the right to drive. They do not have the right to go out by themselves.
The only country that doesn't allow women to drive. And this is not Islam.
Exactly. So that's exactly the point I wanted you to clarify, please, because the first thing that comes to people's mind when they talk about Islam, Saudi Arabia. That's the first country that pops up in people's heads. And women are not given their rights as they should be given under the religion of Islam.
Right.
So if you could clarify that, please, that would be wonderful. Because a lot of people, it is true that what the military people are saying.
I will answer your question, but on the other hand, there are many Americans who came from the Middle East, married to Arabic women.
Can I tell you
came
why?
Here.
Most of the time when you sit down, I'm a former federal agent, and I was directly in contact with these people, and I can tell you that for these Americans who go there to fight and come back married to Muslim women, for them, they're saving them from the quality of life and the type of life they're enduring over there. That's why
I agree. Well, I agree that Saudi Arabia is not a good example of Islamic country. The things that they are not allowing the woman to do, it's forced by very controlling, obsessive men who are not even following their own religion. And it's one of the countries that I will never go and live there because of this oppression. Other countries, you have more freedom, Like I came from Egypt, we have the freedom to drive, we have ministers who are women, we have judges who are women, and head of the ministry was a woman. And a lot, still in every community you will find some people not following the rules. Like even I am here treating more Americans than Muslims. And the problems, the family problems, and the fathers and the battered women here is very, very high percentage. I treat battered women, and I have to do family counseling, and the men sometimes are very abusive, although they are not Muslims, And in Islam, it's the same thing. There are abusive men and Muslims who are following the rules.
Right, as long as the Western world understands that Saudi Arabia is not the
example
to give about Islam, because they are not doing what Islam is all about. They are wrong. Most of the things they're doing with women are deprived of their rights in that part of the world, and I do agree with that.
Which one of the countries is the one model? You take Morocco.
We're going to take a last question over there.
I actually don't have a question. I would just like to add again to remind all of us, and plus this is a reminder for myself first, that there's a difference between Islam and Muslim. And the other thing is God sees us as one creation. He doesn't see these man-made borders that we all see on the news all the time. And this is an individual test for those who listen and obey His command. And His commands are in all the books. Take the time to read and reflect, because we will answer for our actions, our own actions. And my other advice might be, is continue to study about our Creator, our Lord, what He wants us to do, so we can strive to be of the people of heaven.
Thank you. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for your attention. Thank you, Dr. Nahid El-Kholy. We all know that Islam, the way it is portrayed as anti-woman, based on what Dr. Nahid El-Kholy just explained to us, is totally different. The problem is what can we do as a civil society, as a leaders, as religious leaders, to provide to the non-Muslim a better knowledge about Islam, because it is our duty and it is our responsibility. It's not just about coming to United States and work and collect money or pay the bills. It is also have to represent you are a ambassador to your religion and to your nation. So we all have to benefit from the freedom we have in this country, this beautiful country, where the freedom of speech is protected, and it's protected by the Constitution. Not only protected by people or by the mayor or by the government, it's protected by the Constitution. We have to take benefits from that and try to live together as brothers and sisters. Thank you so much for your attention. We hope that everyone benefit from what Dr. Nahid El-Kholy just said to us. Hopefully we can do more workshops and more talk, more discussion. This way can make our community a better community in this state of Massachusetts. Thank you very much. You can go ahead and help yourself by some coffee and some cookies. Thank you very much.
Before we leave, I just want to add that in Cambridge this Monday, for everybody, all the sisters welcome, and everybody who is not Muslim have to be women. I'm sorry for the brothers. It's gonna be a potluck this Monday from 6:30 to 8 o'clock. So you are all welcome. All the ladies are welcome to come. ISD in Cambridge.